Namaste. Today we will continue with the 30th Sloka in chapter 2. Dehī nityam avadhyo'yaṁ, dehe sarvasya bhārata, tasmāt sarvāṇi bhūtāni, tvaṁ śocitum arhasi. Dehī nityam avadhyo'yaṁ, dehe sarvasya bhārata, tasmāt sarvāṇi bhūtāni tvaṁ śocitum arhasi. The previous sloka, Bhagavan had established the greatness of Atmajnanam. He told that Ascharyavat pashyati. Some people attain that jnanam and see it like a wonderful thing. Ascharyavat vadat. Some say it as a marvel. We saw the reasons as to why realizing the self is a marvel and also telling about it is a marvel. Atmajnanam is supposed to give us adhyatmika dukkha nivritti, paramananda prapti. Adhyatmika dukkha nivritti meaning it removes all kinds of sorrows, and paramananda prapti, it gives the ultimate happiness. Usually, the happiness that we experience is dukkha mishritam and atriptikaram. Atriptikaram meaning it doesn't give us complete satisfaction. If you eat a laddu, you always still wish that you have a laddu again tomorrow. There is no complete satisfaction. Second, it is dukkha mishritam. Imagine eating 3-4 laddus and going to the doctor. Atmajnanam also destroys samsara nivrittihi. Everything is same. To understand this, let's look at a small story that happened in the life of Sri Ramana Maharishi. Once, a wealthy man visited Maharishi and presented him a diamond ring. He put it in Maharishi's hand and went back. Maharishi did not say anything. After few days, the diamond merchant came back and saw Maharishi's hand. The diamond ring was missing. Diamond merchant became anxious and asked the Maharishi, "Maharishi, what happened to the ring?" To which the Maharishi replied, "Someone put it and someone took it away. So to him, everything is same." Third, Atmajnanam removes the negative aspects or negative traits of the mind. Depression, jealousy, excessive desire, worry, etc. 4. Atmajnanam is a good shock absorber. Aghata nivrittihi. Okay, so how do we attain the Atmajnanam? Shastras say that you have to do Shravanam, Mananam and Nididhyasanam. Shravanam is listening to the Shastras through a Guru. Mananam is thinking about it again and again, basically contemplation. Third is Nididhyasanam, practicing it and making it a living reality. Okay, Atmajnanam is not something which can be attained through an action. To understand this, let us look at a small story. The Princess of Kashi. There was once a kingdom in India where there was a prince who was just 5 years old. There was a play that was to be staged, and there was a requirement of a small girl to play the role of Princess of Kashi. But there was no one who could actually play that role. So the queen suggested that the prince be dressed like a princess so that he could play that role. So they dressed the prince, and the prince played the role of the Princess of Kashi. The prince looked very cute in the princess attire. And so the queen got a painter to paint the portrait of the prince in the princess attire. Years rolled on. Almost 15 years passed by, and the prince was now 20 years old. He was very good, and one day when he was wandering in the palace, he went to the room where the photo was there. He looked at the photo of the little girl in the portrait, and he immediately fell in love. Since he was in love, he had usual love symptoms. He was not able to eat properly. He was not able to sleep properly. The minister was worried and asked the prince what happened. And the prince at last told, I am in love with the princess. Minister said, it's okay, show me the girl. The prince told, I haven't seen her, I only saw her in the photo. Okay, show me the photo. So the prince took the minister to the room where the photo was there and the portrait was there and showed him the portrait. And the minister said, Prince, please sit down, I need to explain. And he then explained that the person in the photo was none other than him. It was he who was dressed in a princess attire. The moment the minister told all this, the emotions in the prince's mind disappeared. Knowledge brought a relief to all his emotions. Okay, now let us go into the sloka's meaning. Dehi, one who has a body. Here, Atma. So, Atma, Nitya. So, Bhagavan is actually concluding saying that this Atma, which is Nityaha, Avadhyaha. Vadhyaha meaning which can be killed, avadhyaha is which cannot be killed. So this Atma is nityam and avadhyaha, which cannot be destroyed, which cannot be killed. Dehe. So the Atma which resides in all these bodies is nityam and avadhyaha. Sarvasya dehe, in all these bodies. He bhārata. tasmāt sarvāṇi bhūtāni tvaṁ śocitum arhasi. Śocitum meaning worry or grieve, na śocitum, not grieve. So therefore, tasmāt, therefore, you ought not to grieve. You should not grieve for any of these living beings, for it is only the bodies that undergo destruction, and the Atma is nityam and is beyond destruction. We'll continue again with the next sloka tomorrow. Dhanyavadaha.